Squad. It is another beautiful day in October and I'm just gonna take you along. So this morning we dropped off Abram at preschool. Andy and I went for a walk. We went on a trail that we don't normally go on and it was just breathtaking. It was so nice. I put her in a toboggan and a blanket because this morning it actually was pretty chilly, especially in the shade. But we did that and then we just walked on over to the thrift store and actually I found two things, so let me show you. So this is the first thing that I found. I was looking for a bag that could be our dedicated library bag. I'm trying to be more intentional about us going to the library, I don't know, a few times a month. And I really wanted something just about like this, something that was kind of canvas. It does have, it's a Ralph Lauren bag, so it does have this on this side. I'm not super crazy about it being like shiny silver, but it doesn't really bother me. And I can carry that with, you know, it facing me. So I'm not really concerned. This is like a kind of like a grayish blue color and it really is a nice size. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. That cost me $2 and it just needs to be washed up. You know, it's just got a few little places that I think will probably come out in the wash. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I found that actually. And then the other thing that I found, Andy's shoes are in here because she took them off in the car. Does anybody else's kids like never keep their shoes on in the car? I should just go ahead and take them off of her. But anyway, I found this. And I know sometimes people can be like iffy about buying secondhand water bottles. And I always just look at the straw. And this is actually in really good shape. It's not chewed up. It doesn't have holes or anything. This is a good brand. I like the fact that it can close like this and lock. So it's actually in great shape. And for $1, you know, I'm happy to have that. And I've been waiting to find some like this so we could cycle out some of ours that have seen better days. So for $3, I'm really pleased to add these things to our collection of thrifted finds. What you eating?
Apron bowl.
Abram's bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
So I have a pretty busy day personally. So actually Brandon's mom is going to keep the kids today, which is a huge blessing, so that I can get a few things done for Vlogtober, so I can get supper. I need to get supper in the crock pot. I have a new recipe that I'm going to show you guys. I've never made it before, but I'm very excited about it. And then I have a photo session tonight, so I'll tell you all about that. But now I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch some TV while I fold some laundry. I've got one load to fold and another one in the dryer to fold, so I'd like to go ahead and get those done. I went through Abram's clothes last week and found his like Halloween shirts, and I'm so glad because I sort of forgot that I had all of them. So I think he has 3, and so I made sure to get those all clean so that he can wear them today. Today was orange and black day at preschool, so I sent him in his little Star Wars shirt. It's more of like a dark gray and orange, but it still works just fine. So I'm gonna fold this laundry and then I'll probably get supper started in the crock pot. Okay, so this is the recipe I'm getting ready to put in the crock pot. I decided to do this before laundry because I have to make the enchilada sauce. So I really like the concept of it because I like simple things. And you can see the format here of how you do it. So you wrap the sweet potatoes up in foil and put them in the crock pot, and then next to those you actually cook your chicken. So it's like a one pot thing, but you do have to make the homemade enchilada sauce. So that is what I'm getting ready to do now, and then I'll go ahead and get that going in the crock pot, and then this will be a very appropriate supper for tonight since I have a photo session. Brandon has to work late, so we'll probably just kind of be eating in shifts, so we can come in and assemble this just whenever we're ready.
guy's just asking a question. Well, excuse me. I'm trying to stay in character.
So this is my lunch. I'm actually quite excited about it. I made chicken and rice soup last night and I doubled it on purpose so we would have lots of leftovers. So there's probably at least 3 or 4 more bowls worth in the fridge. And then I made the 1 hour bread. Hillary from Old World Home has shared that. So I made it, and sometimes mine has not risen like it should, and this time it did, so it did really well. So I'm going to enjoy that for my lunch. I will link this recipe. You know, chicken noodle soup is so comforting, but if you want a gluten-free option, this is great. It has instant brown rice in it, and or maybe it calls for regular brown rice, and I use instant just because brown rice takes forever to cook, but it's so good. Okay, so I just got done doing the capsule wardrobe video, so I'm going to take all this stuff down and hang up all of the clothes that I wore, and then I'm going to head to my photo shoot. That is at 5, and then after that I'm going to pick up the kids and come back here, and then we'll try the new recipe and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, it is evening time now. I think it's maybe close to 7. So I am going to go in there and shred up the chicken, add the enchilada sauce to it, and have supper. Kids already had supper at grandparents' house, so they are just going to play while I eat. The photo session went really well. I'm excited to see the images and kind of look back through them, but it went really well. It started out and it was so windy, and we would just have to like take breaks in between shots because the girls had like hair blowing all in their face. But eventually that died down, and then like that golden hour part right before sunset is just, we got some really good images during that part, so I'm excited to see those. But I'm gonna go in here and shred up this chicken. And yes, we are listening to Christmas music. Don't judge me, I know it's October, but it just brings me joy. Whenever Andy and I went in the thrift store today, they were playing Christmas music, and it just improved my mood so much. So I've said it before, but if you're in a bad mood, if you're at odds with somebody in your house, just turn on Christmas music. Kitchen is mainly cleaned up. Brandon just got home, so he is going to eat his supper. The sweet potatoes were very good. I think that they needed a little more enchilada sauce, but that might have been because I put more chicken than it called for. It measured the amount of chicken you used in pounds, and I just guesstimated, so I may have put a little too much. But anyway, it was good. The kids actually both liked it. They both tried some of mine, so I think we would make it again. I'm gonna put the rest of these clothes up. I didn't get finished hanging up my capsule wardrobe thing, so I'm going to do that, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.